we, the audience, are all under Vecna's curse. And if this plays out the way I'm about to explain, the Duffer Brothers would go down in history for creating the best show of all time. The theory is we're getting these runtimes back after the finale. I know this sounds bonkers, but stay with me. So we've been getting duped this entire time. To begin, the runtimes. These runtimes came out before Volume 1 was released. They had all these, and they're pretty significant. They're 2 hours plus, a lot of these episodes. Well, when we watched Volume 1 and 2, they were cut down by a lot, like big time. But the gag is, these events actually happen. But the cut gate, they took these scenes away because, it's too much runtime, it's not essential to the story. That's baloney. They have done this on purpose to make us, the viewer, forget our memories of what's happening. Okay, I know this sounds bonkers. It's a little hard to follow because I have all these thoughts jumbled in my head. I'm trying to project them as clearly as I can. And I came with receipts, okay? So we can all walk through this together and pray that this theory comes to light. So the first thing is Lucas says this.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe in coincidences.
And it's not that he says that. The way they have it filmed is that he's breaking the fourth wall, like he's talking to the audience. So that's big. In the show, it's angled to look like he's talking to Nancy, but he looks pretty direct to camera right there. So that's number one. Number two is the whole thing of the color changing from gray to red with the voltage meter at the squawk. That's a big thing. And to follow that, Holly at the merry-go-round, when she says, that's not the right color, that should be yellow. Things are changing differently because Vecna is projecting different things in front of our eyes for the viewer to analyze, to be like, wait, that's wrong. That's why Volume 2 has felt so like Volume 1 was kick-ass, and Volume 2 has been just so, lackluster. But rewatching it, I'm catching all these things, and it's like, could they really do this? This big change. The other thing is, Will says, we love biking to Melville's to get malted milkshakes. But Melville's is a general store, or a general hardware store, what have you. It was a diner back in the 50s when Henry Creel was a kid. So that's Vecna coming in and mixing things up, and no one's really saying anything. They're just kind of smiling and nodding whatever kind of thing. But things are getting mixed up intentionally to fool us, the viewers. So the big theory, to wrap it all up, which I know it's been a lot and it's kind of hard to follow, like I mentioned, but I'm trying here. We would get these runtimes back. After the finale, after everything's said and done, something pinnacle will happen in the finale, obviously. But something essential to these memories being restored. Because these memories have happened in Stranger Things in the timeline. We just haven't seen them because the scenes were cut. So, after the finale, Netflix will go back, Stranger Things will go back and restore these runtimes for Season 5, Volume 1, Volume 2. If the Duffer Brothers pulled this off, this feat in writing, it would go down in history. I don't know any show that could beat this because it's so bonkers. I have never seen an idea this complex due to everyone on TikTok. But the thing is, it just has to happen for it to be the greatest show of all time. Otherwise, this is all pishy caca, and we'll just hope for the best. But I just wanted to get this theory out before the finale. This theory is everywhere. I'm not the originator of it, but I just wanted to speak my thoughts on it because it is so, so wild. And if it happens, man, I know I sound like a broken record, but it is just something that I just have to have now.